A warm welcome to Celebrity Gossip. Please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss the latest updates and hot gossip on the Kardashians and your favorite celebrities. The Kardashian-Jenner family has done it again, and this time they have managed to turn what could have been a costly disaster into one of the most talked about TikTok moments of the year. When you hear the words vandalized Mercedes G-Wagon, your mind probably jumps to broken windows, spray paint, or some other form of serious property damage that would cost thousands of dollars to repair. But leave it to the Kardashian sisters to put their own unique spin on family pranks, creating content that has millions of people either laughing hysterically or rolling their eyes so hard they might fall out of their heads. Kylie Jenner recently documented through a TikTok video that has absolutely exploded across social media platforms how her sister Khloe Kardashian allegedly vandalized her incredibly expensive Mercedes G-Wagon. Now, before you start imagining scenes of destruction that would make any car owner weep, let me clarify exactly what happened here. Khloe did not grab a can of spray paint and turn her sister's luxury vehicle into an abstract art project, nor did she take a baseball bat to the windows in some fit of sibling rage that would require extensive bodywork and insurance claims. Instead, what unfolded was a harmless yet elaborate prank that Kylie apparently thought was so entertaining and worthy of internet fame that she decided to upload the entire incident to TikTok for her millions of devoted followers to witness. This decision alone speaks volumes about the family's relationship with social media and their understanding of what kind of content drives engagement and keeps their names trending across multiple platforms. Before you start thinking that we are being overly dramatic or uptight about what amounts to a simple sister prank, you need to understand the financial context that makes this story absolutely mind-blowing to regular people. The base manufacturer's suggested retail price on a Mercedes G-Wagon starts at a whopping $161,500. That is more money than most people make in several years of hard work, and that is just the starting price for the most basic model available. We can say with absolute certainty that Kylie paid significantly more than that base price for her particular ride, because when you are worth hundreds of millions of dollars like she is, you do not settle for the basic model of anything. The Kardashian-Jenner family is notorious for customizing their vehicles with premium packages, custom paint jobs, luxury interior upgrades, and performance modifications that can easily double or triple the original sticker price of an already expensive vehicle. However, when you consider the astronomical wealth that Kylie and the rest of the famous clan possess, that massive price tag becomes what financial experts would classify as chump change. These are people who spend more money on a single designer handbag than most families spend on their monthly mortgage payments, so a $200,000 vehicle is essentially equivalent to a regular person buying a cup of coffee at their local cafe. The entire incident unfolded after Kylie had spent what appeared to be a relaxing night at her mother Kris Jenner's palatial mansion, which serves as a frequent gathering place for family bonding and the kind of spontaneous moments that end up becoming viral social media content. The expensive G-Wagon was parked outside the residence overnight, presenting what Khloe apparently viewed as the perfect opportunity to execute a prank that would become legendary within their family circle. Of course, this being the Kardashian family, the prank did not remain a simple matter between two sisters. Khloe decided to recruit some adorable accomplices in the form of her twin daughters, True and Chicago, who participated enthusiastically in whatever mischief their mother had planned for their aunt's luxury vehicle. The children genuinely seemed to think the entire situation was absolutely hilarious, which added an extra layer of wholesome family fun to what could have been perceived as an expensive practical joke gone wrong. The fact that young children were involved in this prank immediately changes the entire dynamic of the story and makes it significantly more endearing to viewers who might otherwise be annoyed by displays of extreme wealth. Watching little kids participate in harmless family pranks is the kind of relatable content that humanizes even the most famous families and reminds everyone that underneath all the designer clothes and luxury cars, the Kardashians are still dealing with the same sibling dynamics that exist in households across America. From a strategic social media perspective, we believe that this video was deliberately uploaded to showcase how the Jenner Kardashian clan operates just like any other American family, engaging in playful pranks and sibling rivalry using their incredibly expensive luxury SUVs as props. The underlying message seems to be that despite their tremendous wealth and global fame, they still experience the same kind of family bonding moments that happen in regular households every single day. We are absolutely certain that millions of viewers watched this video while thinking back fondly to similar moments from their own childhood, probably remembering the time when their brother toilet papered their Rolls-Royce Cullinan or when their sister filled their Lamborghini with balloons as a birthday surprise. Because obviously, these are completely universal experiences that everyone can relate to based on their own interactions with family members and expensive European luxury vehicles. The sarcasm in that previous statement should be absolutely obvious to anyone reading this, because the reality is that the vast majority of people watching this content have never owned a vehicle that costs more than their annual salary, let alone multiple vehicles worth hundreds of thousands of dollars each. This disconnect between the Kardashian family's reality and the financial situation of their average viewer creates a fascinating dynamic that either entertains or infuriates people depending on their perspective. If you happen to be someone who is completely sick of the Kardashian-Jenner clan and their constant presence across every form of media imaginable, this particular story probably makes you want to roll your eyes so hard that you risk permanent injury, if not actually vomit from the overwhelming display of privilege and wealth that seems tone-deaf in a world where many people are struggling to afford basic necessities like housing, healthcare, and education. We completely understand that reaction, because there is something genuinely frustrating about watching people treat objects worth more than most people's life savings as casual props in social media content designed primarily to generate likes, comments, and engagement metrics. The casual way they approach these massive expenditures can feel insulting to viewers who work multiple jobs just to keep their basic vehicles running safely. However, we also have to acknowledge that despite the eye-rolling and criticism, millions of people genuinely care about these little slices of life from this ultra-wealthy family for reasons that social media experts and psychologists are still trying to fully understand. There seems to be an endless appetite for content that provides glimpses into the daily lives of people whose experiences are so far removed from normal reality that they might as well be living on another planet entirely. The psychology behind this fascination is actually quite complex and involves elements of escapism, aspirational thinking, and the very human tendency to be curious about how the other half lives. Some viewers watch this content because it allows them to temporarily escape their own financial stress and imagine what life might be like with unlimited resources. Others watch because they genuinely enjoy the family dynamics and find the relationships between the sisters entertaining regardless of their wealth. There is also a significant portion of the audience that watches specifically because they enjoy criticizing and mocking the family's displays of privilege, finding cathartic release in pointing out the absurdity of their lifestyle choices and the disconnect between their reality and that of regular people. This hate-watching phenomenon has become increasingly common in the social media age and represents a significant portion of engagement on celebrity content. From a content creation perspective, this prank video represents exactly the kind of material that the Kardashian-Jenner family has perfected over their many years in the spotlight. It combines elements of family bonding, harmless mischief, luxury lifestyle content, and social media savvy into a package that is virtually guaranteed to generate massive engagement across multiple platforms. The timing of this content release also seems strategically planned to maintain their relevance during a period when other family members might be dealing with more serious controversies or negative publicity. By focusing on lighthearted family moments rather than relationship drama or business disputes, they can control the narrative and ensure that their social media presence remains predominantly positive. The production value of the TikTok video itself also deserves recognition, because even their supposedly spontaneous family moments are filmed and edited with the kind of professional quality that most content creators can only dream of achieving. This level of polish in their casual content demonstrates just how thoroughly their entire lives have been transformed into entertainment products designed for mass consumption. Looking at this incident from multiple angles, it represents so much more than just a simple prank between sisters. It is a perfect example of how the Kardashian-Jenner family has managed to monetize every aspect of their existence, turning even the most mundane family interactions into content that generates millions of views and keeps their personal brands relevant in an increasingly crowded social media landscape. The fact that we are all talking about this prank, analyzing its implications, and debating whether it represents harmless family fun or tone-deaf displays of privilege proves that their content strategy is working exactly as intended. They have successfully created a situation where even their critics are contributing to their success by engaging with and discussing their content, thereby increasing its reach and impact. Whether you find this particular incident entertaining or infuriating probably says more about your own relationship with wealth, family dynamics, and social media culture than it does about the Kardashian family themselves. They have simply figured out how to package their lifestyle in a way that generates consistent engagement from audiences across the entire spectrum of opinions about their public persona. As we continue to watch their various social media experiments unfold, one thing remains absolutely certain: the Kardashian-Jenner family will continue finding new ways to turn their daily lives into viral content that keeps millions of people talking, whether they love them or hate them. This latest prank video is just another chapter in their ongoing masterclass in personal branding and audience engagement. That wraps up today's analysis of the latest Kardashian family drama. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed our take on this viral prank, subscribe for more celebrity gossip and entertainment news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on your favorite stars and the stories that keep Hollywood talking. What did you think about Khloe's prank on Kylie's expensive car? Let us know in the comments below whether you found it funny or frustrating, and we will see you in the next video with more exclusive celebrity content.